Hello everyone and welcome to this reading. This is going to be a love reading and we will be focusing on finding out what are your person's current feelings, what is their overall current energy regarding you and your connection, whatever the nature of your connection. In order to help you choose, I have prepared here 3 options, 3 colors that you can choose from. Group number 1 will get green, group number 2 will get yellow, and group number 3 will get red. Please take your time in making your choice. You can pause the video if you need more time to pick one color. I will put the timestamps in the description box as always, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, group number 1. If you chose the green color, this is going to be your reading. Let's find out what are your person's current thoughts, feelings, what is their current energy, overall energy regarding you, regarding your connection, whatever the nature of your connection. And we are starting off with 3 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, 3 of Wands, the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Wheel, Strength. We have very, very positive energies here. But the thing is, the trick is, the catch is that your person is keeping everything pretty hidden. Now, there could be some distance in this connection, or the two of you are not communicating, or you haven't communicated your true thoughts and feelings towards one another. Or it could simply be that your person never communicated the full intensity of their feelings for you. I'm sorry, but your person is a very, very intense person. When they get attached to somebody, they get really, really attached. They get overwhelmed. There's a lot of passion here. There's almost bordering to obsession. There's a lot of physical desire as well. I feel like there's 2 sides to your person. And I feel like this side, which they sort of regard as the dark side of them, this side, this passionate side, this obsessive side, this intense side of them, you've never witnessed, or you've never fully witnessed. You might have caught a glimpse of it every now and then, but you might have not fully witnessed it. And because I feel like your person is a little bit scared that it might throw you off, it might push you away, it might scare you, it might put some distance between the two of you. So your person currently, what they are trying to do is they are trying to make little steps towards bringing whatever connection the two of you have to something more stable. If there is instability, for some of you this connection could be at its beginning, or you still have a lot to find out about one another. I'm getting this overall energy of the two of you growing together in a sense. They feel like there's a lot of compromise that needs to happen from both parts, from both sides. But they are convinced that if the two of you work together, find a middle ground, find things that you have in common, find goals that you might have in common, that this connection could be a very, very good, very harmonious connection. And it could lead to something long-term. This is what they're looking for. Okay, they see the potential of this connection as something that could last for a very long time in the future. And your person, I feel like they're afraid that you might get a very wrong impression on them, because they seem to be very focused on the physical aspect of life. Like I said, there's a lot of physical desire here. And there's also, they are very focused on success, okay, on material gain, on being seen as somebody successful, on being seen as somebody who has made it in life, somebody who is envied by other people. So they are afraid that you might think that they are only focused on gaining some sort of physical 3D gains from you. That, they might have the intention to use you in one way or another, which is very far from the truth, okay? Because your person does have intense feelings for you, but they're not showing it. They're not showing it. Why they're not showing it? Like I mentioned earlier, they feel like at this stage of your connection, you wouldn't understand, or it would scare you away, because it's too much. It might sound like too much too soon. And it's a very different face, a very different side of them that they're not, I don't feel like they're ready to reveal just yet. So it's sort of tricky. They feel like they're in this very tricky situation where they are trying to play it safe, and they are taking baby steps towards breaking some sort of a gap. Because even if you are together, like I said, for some of you, it could be like no communication or long distance or something of that sort, in which case they are taking steps towards making something tangible happen, something real happen, okay? They're trying to figure things out on how to, actually bring some progress here. But if you are in communication, there is a gap, okay? There's a gap between the two, an emotional gap. It could feel like the two of you are coming from different worlds, or you have different preferences and different outlook on life, which is, it could be true, but your person is willing to meet you halfway here, okay? They're willing to give something up, as long as you are willing to make some compromises in order to make this work, help this connection grow. What else? We have the Star, okay? And we have 7 of Wands. And we have 5 of Wands. And then we have Knight of Cups. They are very protective of you. They are very protective of you, and they feel very generous towards you. I feel like they are, in a sense, they are willing to give more than they receive. And they're very okay with that. They don't have a problem with that. Some of them might feel that their emotional resources are more abundant than yours. I don't know why we have this energy of 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. They feel protective over you. You might have been through some very negative emotional situations in the past, and they know about it, or they can sense something about that. Or they might have wronged you in one way or another in the past, if the two of you share a past connection. And they are very determined not to allow that to happen again. They are very determined not to harm you again, to hurt you again. So they want to be overly generous, to overwhelm you with positive feelings, with love, with whatever it takes to make you feel safe, to make you open up to this connection, to a new romantic connection, especially with them. They're also very possessive. Like I said, they do have this very, very passionate nature, and the downside of that passionate nature could be the fact that they are a bit possessive. and overprotective of you. So that sort of toxic element comes through. It's not necessarily in a negative way, but I feel like it's a lot more intense than you think it is. Okay, so like I said, their feelings are a lot more intense than they are showing at the moment. Yes, the devil. Okay, the obsessive element again. Right now, they are in this very, very obsessive energy. They could be very fixated on making this work. If something happened between the two of you, or if something happened to you in the past with other connections, with other people, your person is willing to I'm gonna like bring you revenge. Avenge you in a sense, okay? It's a very dark energy to them, okay? They are willing to do very dark things in order to keep you safe, in order to make you feel protected, and in order to actually protect you. But they're not, like I said, they're not showing that, because let's see the bottom of the deck. We have the Sun. We have a Leo energy twice here. They could be a Leo, or they have this very intense Sun energy, okay? This Leo energy, like this burning energy. Leos are very passionate. They're very loyal. They are fierce when it comes to their partners, okay? It's all or nothing. So this is their overall energy at the moment. Now, something might have happened, like I said. This doesn't mean that this is their energy all throughout your connection, okay? Throughout your entire connection. But currently, something happened that triggered this overprotective energy for you when it comes to you. This energy of taking care of you, making you feel safe, making you feel loved, making you feel secure in this connection. So yeah, I will leave it at this, group number 1. I hope this made sense. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the yellow color, the yellow pencil, these messages are going to be for you. Let's see, what are your person's current thoughts, feelings, what is their overall energy regarding you, your connection, whatever the nature of this connection. Okay, we have Knight of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Ace of Cups. Four of Cups. Four of Wands. Three of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands. The first words that I got in my mind when I started pulling out the cards was, you just keep me hanging on. And I feel like this is what your person is feeling, the overall energy, like you keep them hanging on, you keep them on standby. You keep them guessing about something. There is a little bit of an emotional distance here. Now, if this doesn't resonate with how you're feeling at the moment with your current situation, this might not be your group, because this could be very specific. Okay? It feels like you took a little bit of a break, emotional break from this connection or from this person, in order to focus on yourself, focus on building your inner and outer world. So you're focused on something else, not on this person and not on this connection. Or at least this is what your person feels, that feels about you at the moment. You know, this is how they perceive your energy at the moment. And it's a little bit heartbreaking on one hand. On the other hand, this is this energy of, I'm willing to wait. I will wait it out. I will be here. Okay, when you make up your mind, I will be here waiting for you to change your mind, to turn around, to reconsider your decision. Okay, because I feel like it was your decision to take a break, emotional a break from this person. And your person feels like you're breadcrumbing them. That's what they feel like. Like you are teasing them. You are in this very flirty energy. There's this energy of temptation. Okay, you display this energy of tempting them, seducing them. There's this element of playing hard to get. That's how they feel, like you're playing hard to get. Like you show interest in them, but then you pull away. You distance yourself from them. And they like it, but they don't know how to go about it. Okay, they're not sure how you feel about them because of that. I feel like for some of you, the reason why you're doing this is because they seem to be coming in very strong. Their display of emotions might look a little bit like love bombing, and it's making you a little bit suspicious on their true intentions. So that's why you're choosing to keep a certain distance. That's why you're choosing to focus on yourself and focus on your environment. Focus on your life, your friends, your job, your family, and so on. I feel like you place a lot of importance on people that are very close to you, people that you care about. And there could also, like, your person could feel, or they might think, that you are being influenced by your inner circle. You are being influenced in a negative way when it comes to them and this connection. And they are not happy about it. Some of them are actually hurt. But they are very hopeful that in time you will change your mind about this. Okay, in time you will see who they truly are. You will see that their feelings are honest, they are sincere. There's no games happening here. Their intentions are serious, and that they want to become a part of your inner circle. They want to be a part of that community. They want to get to know your friends. They want to get to know your family. They want to be a part of your life. And at the moment, that's not happening. You're teasing them. That's how they feel. Like you are teasing them, and they are very confused about it. But at the same time, they're not willing to let this go because they seem to have very intense feelings towards you. Okay, and these feelings are not going anywhere. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I have this one jumping. We have Page of Wands. We have the Magician. We have Four of Swords. We have Nine of Pentacles. There is a lot of stubbornness to your person, group number 2. A lot of stubbornness. This could actually be a negative element in your connection. The fact that they are so stubborn, it could annoy you a little bit. It doesn't have to resonate for everyone. But they are very, very determined to make things happen. They are very determined to make things happen, and I feel like a lot of them are willing to remain single and focus on other things, maybe their job, maybe on other matters. They are willing to focus on other things while waiting for you to make up your mind. This person is not going anywhere, group number 2. Some of you could be annoyed by that. Some of you could be happy about it, but this person is not going anywhere. They are so very determined to make this happen. They are so very determined to show you that they can bring value in your life. And they are convinced that it's only a matter of time until something will manifest here. Now, if there is some sort of a distance, there is this emphasis on divine timing. Your person feels like it might not be the right time, but they are certainly convinced that the right time will come. And until that time comes, they are working on themselves, working on becoming the best version of themselves. They are taking a break from connections. They are taking a break from nonsense. They are working, some of them are working towards inner healing. You know, they are doing this very introspective journey into finding out, you know, what are their triggers, what are their shadows, what are their insecurities, and working on these. You might be this is channeled already, okay? You might be a very intuitive, psychic person, okay? You might pick up on people's true feelings that other people are not even aware that they are experiencing. Okay, you have this this ability, and maybe that's why you chose to keep a little bit of a distance between you and this person, because you sort of felt that despite their intense feelings, their love declarations, there is something dark about this person, okay? There are things that they still need to work on, and this is a journey that they have to take by themselves. You can't do anything about it, and you don't feel like it's your responsibility to do anything about it, and you're probably right, okay? Everyone's healing journey is their own journey. And maybe, you know, you're just allowing this person to take that time. And for a lot of you watching, your person got the message, or they are on this journey and they are working on themselves. They are working on finishing this journey. So yeah, there's a lot of potential here. There's a hope for a very, very good outcome here, because your person is willing to work, especially on themselves. On themselves, it almost feels like they want to prove something to you. Okay, they want to prove that they are good enough for you. And a lot of them, they want you to see this progress. Okay, it's not just like they're doing it in secret. They want you to see that they're putting in this effort. They want you to see they're making progress here. They're evolving as a person. They want you to notice that. Let's see. We have temperance. Yes, again, this healing element, okay? So, and we have the world. And we have the high priestess. Yes, that's exactly what I felt like. You could see right through this person. And this first person feels very, very exposed when you look at them, when you talk to them, when you interact with them. They are very much aware that you can see through them like nothing, okay? And they feel very vulnerable around you. They feel very vulnerable. They don't feel afraid, but it's almost like you're holding a mirror in front of them, and you're showing them their shadow selves, I guess, you know, their issues, the issues that they need to work on. You might have triggered a lot of insecurities in this person, insecurities that just lay dormant, you know. They never acknowledged those issues before, and now they have to acknowledge it. Okay, because you bring forth healing within this person. You make them want to be better for themselves and for you, because this is one element that's pushing them to become better. Okay, so yeah, group number 2. I don't want to make this too long. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose red, this is going to be your reading. Let's see, what are your person's current thoughts and feelings and their overall energy regarding you and this connection. Okay, I have 2 that have turned. 3 of Cups and the Moon. Okay, we have 3 of Wands. We have Knight of Cups. We have 8 of Swords. Oh, okay. We have 4 of Cups. Ooh. We have Temperance. We have Five of Pentacles. This is a little bit of a tricky situation here, group number 3. This could turn out to be a bit specific. If it doesn't resonate, try one of the other two groups. Well, your person is not doing too well. They're not doing too well. For some of you, it could even be about third-party situations. They feel like it doesn't have to resonate for everyone, okay, this third party thing, or it could be outside interferences. There's some sort of interference here, because your person feels like they have to keep their distance from you. Not only that, like they have to, they are made to keep their distance from you because of life circumstances. Most likely your life circumstances, but it could also be their life circumstances as well. And there are feelings here. There are feelings. But your person feels like their feelings regarding you, this connection, are actually not enough. They're not enough. Let me get this Temperance card clarified. Let's see. We have Eight of Pentacles. I put this. I feel like they feel like in order to make something happen here, in order to bring forth progress in this connection, whatever the nature of your connection, a lot of work is required. For some of you, even a lot of paperwork. And for some of you watching, a lot of information needs to come to the surface. I feel like your person does not have all the information they need in order to make a decision regarding taking this relationship further. Okay? Even approaching you. Okay? Some of them could not even be able to approach you or talk to you at the moment at all. There is this fear that this might cause some sort of an imbalance, some sort of a conflict, or with your current situation or their current situation, they are absolutely convinced that you will reject them, that you won't even be interested in talking to them, not to mention anything more than that. You will not be interested in that. From the outside, your person could be stalking your social media, and they could see you as somebody who is very happy. Okay, even if you don't have your own family, maybe a spouse or children, or you're not in another romantic connection, they see you as somebody who is happy, who is here living their life, who maybe is traveling a lot. That's what I'm getting for some of you, visiting places, enjoying life to the fullest, and they feel like. Some of them feel like they don't fit in your life, or they are not good enough for your standards. Like they feel like they can't offer you more than you already have. And that makes them feel inadequate. It makes them feel like they have nothing to bring to the table. Because you give off this impression of somebody who is very independent, very successful on their own, always surrounded by people. Why would you need them for? So your person is conflicted and divided by feelings of affection towards you, and by also feeling like they're left in the dark and there are no solutions for this. I'm getting a little bit of like a secret admirer, or at least that's what they feel like they are, a secret admirer. Because they don't know how you feel about them. Even if you might have the same, you might share their feelings, they don't know how you truly feel about them. Because of these circumstances that are keeping you apart. Now, if you are not necessarily apart, okay, you are communicating with one another, I feel like there is something that is keeping your person from revealing their true feelings for you. And For some of them, it could be the fact that they don't know what their place is in the world just yet. They feel like they need to find themselves, or they don't know themselves. They, again, this feeling of being inadequate, not being enough. Some of them, especially on the material level, okay, on a financial level or career-wise, something of that sort. Like they don't bring anything to the table because they're not as successful, or they feel like they're not successful enough. Especially if you're talking about a masculine energy, this could be a person who is a bit more conservative, who has this vision of wanting to be a provider. And they are very far from that position, okay, from being able to do that for somebody, for their partner. So that's why they feel like they have to hold back and they have to keep a certain distance from you. And some of them, they're shutting down. They're not communicating with you. And they might make you feel rejected, and they are aware that they might make you feel rejected. But they feel like they need to work on this on their own. We have Ace of Pentacles and Two of Swords and Death and Seven of Swords. Look, for your person, being successful on a material level is very, very important. Most likely because there was something in their past regarding that, the material aspects, that harmed them. So they could come from a very troubled childhood where they lacked things. They didn't have a lot of stability. They didn't have a lot of financial security. They didn't have a lot of opportunities in life. And they are they are determined to change that around, okay? To turn their life around, to make different decisions, to become successful, to become wealthy, to become abundant. And let's see this Seven of Swords. We have Five of Wands. And for some of them, they might have felt like they were doing a good job when it comes to that. But being with you, being in a connection with you, knowing you now, they might have realized that they were lying to themselves. And that the steps that they took so far are leading them nowhere, or they feel like they're not progressing fast enough. Your person has a lot of issues to work through, okay? Because they seem to believe that you would only value them based on the material value they bring. And if that's the case, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with somebody who is at the same level as you are, okay? Demanding, what you believe you deserve. But in some cases, you might not even be aware of that because they're not communicating that to you. And you're sitting there asking yourself, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this person? Why are they shutting me out? Why are they being so cold towards me? I want to help them. I want to support them. I don't care if they're doing good financially or not so good financially. I don't care if they're wealthy or not. I just want to be with them. But they're not communicating that to you, and they don't know, and you don't know what their problem is. Let's see. And we have the World. And we have Seven of Pentacles. Unfortunately, okay, let's see this. And we have Queen of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you watching, the solution to this issue is to make your person feel secure here. Okay? And, tell your person that you will be there by their side no matter what. For others, your person needs to work through their own issues here. They need to go through their own journey, and this might take time. This side might take time, and they will still keep that distance. They are not giving up on this connection. That's what I'm seeing. Whatever the nature of their problems could be, they are not giving up on this connection. The biggest issue here with your person is that they might give up on themselves, or they are going through a time where they feel like giving up on themselves or their goals or their dreams. But they're not giving up on you. They do have a lot of feelings for you. They see you as something that they want in their life. But they just don't know how to make themselves feel worthy of you. Now, whether this is an actual physical problem, okay, they're actually doing really bad in the 3D world, or it's just something they created in their mind, this feeling of I'm not good enough, I will never be good enough, that can depend. That depends from one person to another. One last card. I don't want to make this too long. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person would sacrifice anything for you. Ten of Pentacles. They would do anything, literally, to make you happy, to have something with you. That's how much they value you. And some of them feel like they only have their own passion, okay, to give you, to show you how they feel about you. For some of them, the love language could be, giving gifts, taking you on trips, vacations, and something of that sort. And they feel like they can't offer you that. But they can offer you passion. And it's almost like a ride or die energy with them. They'll always be there by your side, no matter, even if they have to burn the whole world down, they will do it for you. This is how devoted they are. But like I said, there are still these issues, maybe from childhood, maybe from their past, where they were made to feel like they're not enough, they're not adequate enough, because they are lacking something. And they still need to work through that. And until they learn how to work through that, that distance, that coldness between the two of you might still last a little bit. Okay, so I'll leave it at this group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.